WPTV.
Welcome back. Now, for most of you watching at home, you're probably watching YouTube right now. For a company to keep your attention since 2005 and was then sold to Google in 2006 for $1.65 billion, probably doing something right. But YouTube has recently come under fire from many of its content creators as demonetizing a lot of their videos. These people who made YouTube a fortune are now getting screwed over. But there's a lot more to discuss because I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I have Greg, Will, and Spencer to help me understand what's going on. Greg, help.
So basically what happened was for the longest time, YouTube, the way YouTube content creators get paid is YouTube plays ads on those videos, and then a part of that money goes to those content creators. But advertisers started getting annoyed because if the content that their advertisements were playing on didn't agree with the company's philosophy, it would, they wouldn't want that. So now what they're trying to do is they're trying to strong-arm YouTube into saying, well, we don't want our advertisements on offensive content or content that has beliefs that we don't agree with. But it's the way YouTube's responding to it is they're so broad in the way they're policing things that it's now just entire channels are getting demonetized even if they aren't offensive in any way, shape, or form.
Gotcha. Okay, Spencer, your thoughts?
I completely agree. Like I said, people are getting demonetized for no reason. A big one is Phil DeFranco because all of his videos, how many videos has he done? Thousands?
Oh,
he posts daily. Yeah, he posts daily, and only like 4 of them are like getting monetized right now, and it's insane. Like this man puts like 20-minute videos out every day, almost 20-minute videos out every day, 10, 20. And he's not getting any money for it. He's getting all his money through other things that he does.
Gotcha. So it starts somewhere and it affects other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot more going on here.
And I think we should point out this is a rather recent phenomenon. Mm-hmm. Like previously, the videos that would be demonetized would be like skinhead neo-Nazi hate videos. Where they like stone effigies of black people or whatever. But recently things have started to come up in the YouTube community where like they've looked to their more mainstream kind of content creators to start with these attacks.
So how do you think these changes are going to impact the user base of YouTube? Greg, what do you think?
Well, I think for starters, we're going to see a lot more content creators explore other options. The problem with YouTube is that the only way a content creator outside of like Patreon or some sort of donation system is they get paid through the advertisers. If they're not getting ads played on those videos, there's no money to be made.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to see a lot of big name people moving on to different platforms. What that platform is now, we don't know. I've seen a few people move on to Twitch, not so much as a full move over, but to live stream there and to kind of get some supplemental income because Twitch has like a established way of making money for those creators, whereas YouTube it's just based on the advertisers.
Huh. Gotcha. Your thoughts, Will?
And the other thing is I think we're going to see a lot of the bigger like the gaming channels. The gaming channels are really the biggest channels on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
PewDiePie has upwards of what? 50? He's at 50?
Yeah, he's at 50.
I was going to say like 15. Well, he's at 50? 50. Okay. Never mind. My outdated research notwithstanding, I think we're going to see a lot of the bigger gaming channels moving towards sponsored deals, which to me is kind of a gray area, but that's a whole other discussion.
Yeah, what do you think, Spencer?
I think another big name that H3, he literally said he's only posting like once a week now, and like he's only going on Twitch now for money because it was his job. This is people's livelihoods. And on top of that, we're talking about the big guys, the little guys who who don't have all these T-shirts, who don't have like this giant fan base, who look to like YouTube for their money, for their main source of income. They're getting screwed, and it's terrible.
Yeah, that really is. So, who do you think is responsible for this going mainstream? Is it PewDiePie?
No, I think what really brought it to light as of recent is H3H3. He's notorious in the industry for being like a whistleblower about a lot of different type of issues.
But PewDiePie as well.
Right, he's spoken out a lot of different ones, but I think the one that like really blew the top on it was H3H3.
Yeah.
He's also the one that broke the scandal with Syndicate and T. Martin with the whole CS:GO gambling thing, gambling to underage kids.
Yeah.
But not to downplay PewDiePie's role in this, because PewDiePie did PewDiePie really brought this to my attention after he paid those two guys.
The $5.
Yeah, he paid those two. Yeah, he paid two guys $5 to hold up a sign that said what it was. It was some like
very
offensive.
it was
anti-Semitic stuff.
Yeah,
I know what it said, but
I don't remember
like some anti-Semitic stuff.
Whoa.
stuff that should not be said on television.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think a big problem with it is that the way YouTube is combating it, obviously they're trying to appease the advertisers, because YouTube has to make some of that money through those advertisers as well. And they're implementing new rules, new rating systems, and basically they're saying the biggest problem is that the default setting excludes unrated and mature rated videos. Now, anyone who's been on YouTube knows that a majority of channels curse. And immediately, if you say the F word, and any of the words that we don't say here, it immediately puts it onto the mature level. And then that becomes a problem where 3/4 of YouTube just doesn't have any advertising.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of controversies, a lot of different angles to see this in, but we'll just have to wait and see how it all pans out. But that's all the time we got, so thank you guys for being here. I definitely had no idea what was happening, but thank you guys for explaining. We'll be right back with my trip to Dragon's Lair. Struck out.